Hello, I am Earth. I am currently working with Asylum Access Thailand and enjoy working to help refugees. I'm here today to talk and share my invaluable experiences with campus outreach. When I was a freshman at Chiang Mai University in 2015, I had the opportunity to meet two campus outreach staff members. That was my first time CO started to have an impact and influence on my life. It introduced me to people from various backgrounds, both Thais and foreigners, particularly Christian believers. I experienced love and care from other people who I had just met for just a few weeks. They eventually turned from strangers to my best friends and community. I was so blessed that God dragged me from the middle of nowhere to meet with CO. I trust them even more than my colleague friends. Whenever I came across problems, both personal and with friends and family, I always went to meet CO staff members. They were the ones who I share everything with, and I never thought that they would ever speak behind my back. Surprisingly, I usually get the best advice and suggestions from them, even up until now. I never thought that people like them would love and care about others this much. That became my question. Why? I later asked this to one of the CO staff members, and the answer that I got made me even more curious. He said, "We loved because he first loved us." At that time, I just realized that I wanted to become like the CO staff who loved and cared about others. Moreover, to be like that person, Jesus, who has been mentioned more and more often once I have hung out with CO staff members. I've never experienced this kind of feeling and pure love before. Most of the people I know will be nice to others if they expect something in return. But it was totally different from the Christian community. From these small pieces that God put into my heart, I eventually prayed to receive Christ as my Savior on June 26, 2016. I've become New Earth since then. I started to study the Bible by myself. I got to know the wider Christian community in Chiang Mai, Khon Kaen, and Bangkok. I got to hear how amazing God is from other people's life. Furthermore, CO allowed me to lead other students, including studying the Bible with non-believers. It's very really challenging to do so. Who knows? After graduating from the college, I progressed from a freshman to a CO staff intern. This was never in my mind. I just thought that I would follow my dream and get a job right away after graduation. But it all happened because of God and for God. During my tenure with CO, it was not just I tried to serve university students and witnessed to God, as well as try to tell the good news to others. But it also changed my life forever. The gospel has become the firm foundation of my life, even though I don't work for God or any Christian organization now. It had forged me into the person who I am today. Honestly, it is even harder than before when I was surrounded by Christian people. I sometimes walked into the wrong way and was even persuaded to sin. Nonetheless, because of the solid foundation CO had laid in me, I can walk back into God's embrace. Moreover, I try to influence others that same way CO has influenced me since I was a freshman. I try to be a person like Jesus and use my life as a witness for God forever. Thank you very much.